Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store. Number 51, the Panamanian right-hander. Will get the nod here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Hit hard down the line. And there's one away. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore. So that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases. And he's not even done yet.
First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. 4 here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. M's nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Leake gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
And striding in is the second baseman Ian Kinsler now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Span is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Henniger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way to Upton. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Tough slider down low for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
And this is into the alley. Extra bases here for Upton. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Albert now. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Andrelton Simmons is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Leak pauses. Here it is on 0-1. And that one just missed outside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Heredia. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. It's the Angels 1 and the Mariners nothing. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Nelson Cruz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Around first. He's digging for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Kyle Seager stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Cruz, the runner at third with no outs. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2.
Nope,
and that slider's almost in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes, okay?
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. This is skied into short left center. Upton has it, and I'd be if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 4, Denard Span.
So stepping in, Denard Span, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here now is Mike Zunino, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. It remains 1-0. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Luis Valbuena.
First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Valbuena aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. The 1-1. High pop-up. Healy is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass. But let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. in the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Digging in, number 6. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Number 6.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. Ball 1. The 1-1. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Heredia. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The run is in. Thrown out to second. Throw won't get him.
And these guys are showing some consistency in their early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gordon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Guillermo Heredia, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Second baseman.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
0-1 the count. Heredia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. A bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. Upton has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Line toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's the Angels 2. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Heredia. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Upton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone. Strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. One strike to Pujols. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Upton, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Upton rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready for another chance? Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike. A man at third with 1 away. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Pitches a ball. High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Span. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's his swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Seager will make the turn for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Ryan Healy is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Popped him up. Balbuena is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Denard Span flunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Sliders in for a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Seager rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe as it's now a 1-run ball game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. Crouch throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe if he had him set up for the fastball, he guessed wrong.
Behind 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Guillermo Heredia goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Both teams with 6 hits so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just...
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Riding in once again, Luis Valbuena. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. High pop-up. Zunino has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready now for L.A. Martin Maldonado. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Maldonado is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Pitch popped up. Healy on the move. No trouble with this one. And he digging in now for the Mariners. Gene Segura. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Hansel Robles will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. In now, number 6. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Number 6.
Missed with a slider. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses, ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Ready with the 1-0. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Up next for Seattle.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Seager on at first, nobody out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another try at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Denard Span. Drilled down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first. 2 gone. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. A hit in 2 tries so far. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Hit down the third base line.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Albert Pujols. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0. Is taken, strike 1. This is line to left. And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Soft liner out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Lee. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Span able to get to it quickly here, so they'll hold the runner at third.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Fly ball right down the line in left. Span on the run. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, number 6. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So it's 2. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Jose Alvarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Soft liner towards center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He went down on strikes last time up. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. Snap throw from the catcher. Now the 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Alvarez, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11", is currently second among AL relievers in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Three-two pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Seared down the first baseline, and this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. Segura is on his way home. Now the relay home, and it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Here's Nelson Cruz now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
The 2-1 on its way. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Upton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Seager has a .280 batting average. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Now another 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Maldonado reaches out for the tag, and that ends. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 50, Nick Vincent.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Soft liner to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. Vincent is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
From the stretch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Skied into straightaway right. Gordon over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Albert Pujols. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Toss over to Gordon at second, and that. Ben Gamel will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he'll step off and try again. Cam Bedrosian been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 281 the average entering play. 1 home run, 9 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun is there. 2 down. Digging in once again, Guillermo Heredia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Dribbled up the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ben Gamel will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Heredia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Here's the 0-2. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is kicking off the top of the 9th. D. Gordon, and they'll need him to get something going here. Blake Parker comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Parker, a right-hander standing 6'3", is second in American League All-Star voting among closers, so it looks good that he'll be a member of the AL squad.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Kinsler's got it, and the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. First pitch of the at-bat. That's a strike to throw down. And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is in there. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Fouled off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now. Next for Seattle, Nelson Cruz. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand in scoring position with only 1 away. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now. Ryan Healy would be next. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Healy. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Last chance for the Mariners. Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally.